and welcome to Switch Mania. I'm Clarence, and today we're diving into some serious savings with our latest lineup of Nintendo eShop gems. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the like button if you want more of this kind of videos, and ring the bell to stay updated on all the latest deals. And also, if you are new to this channel, I would like to inform you that we are having a running bi-weekly giveaway. The mechanics on how to participate are in the description down below. Participating is really easy, so why not join in on the fun? Now, without further ado, let's dive in.
Now, let's take a look.
Home Safety Hotline puts you in the role of a telephone operator tasked with helping callers identify the unseen dangers lurking in their homes. Set in 1996, this analog horror simulator challenges you to navigate a detailed catalog of pests and hazards while balancing the responsibility of providing accurate advice. In this game, every choice matters, as the lives of your callers hinge on your ability to correctly interpret their cryptic descriptions and unsettling situations. The game immerses you in a chilling atmosphere with its retro interface, original jazzy lo-fi music, and a growing sense of dread as you uncover the truth behind the horrors inhabiting ordinary households.
Better let them know before something bad happens.
Sniper Elite 3 Ultimate Edition brings the intense tactical warfare of World War II with all the features of the acclaimed Sniper Elite 3 game plus additional content in one ultimate package. Experience the thrill of stealth gameplay and authentic ballistics as you traverse the diverse landscapes of North Africa, from canyons to oases to bustling cities. Your mission: sabotage a Nazi super weapons program that threatens to crash Allied resistance once and for all. Whether you prefer long-distance sniping, up-close melee takedowns, or setting explosive traps, you'll find plenty of ways to eliminate your targets with deadly precision. Sailfort is a captivating and serene sailing adventure game that offers a delightful blend of exploration, strategy, and beautiful visuals. This game stands out with its relaxing gameplay, immersive world, and intuitive controls. The game's strategic elements come into play as you manage your resources, upgrade your ship, and plan your routes to optimize exploration and maximize your progress. Balancing the wind, adjusting sails, and charting your course requires strategic thinking and adaptability, adding depth to the gameplay. Cozy Grove is a heartwarming and enchanting life simulation game that invites players to explore a mysterious island and bring it back to life. This game stands out with its charming visuals, relaxing gameplay, and touching storytelling. The gameplay of Cozy Grove revolves around helping the island spirits and uncovering their stories. By completing tasks, crafting items, and forming connections, you gradually bring life and color back to the island. The sense of progression and discovery keeps players engaged and invested in the world of Cozy Grove. DROS is a dark fantasy adventure that lets you alternate between a small gooey creature and her human bounty hunter shell. In a world filled with peculiar characters and challenging puzzles, you'll navigate through 40 distinct diorama-like levels, uncovering hidden rooms and ancient collectibles along the way. The story takes a twist when DROS, with her own motives, joins forces with the captain to stop the alchemist. As you explore the tower, you'll encounter a mix of quirky inhabitants where the line between good and evil blurs. The gameplay requires you to swap between characters using the agility of little DROS to sneak around and the strength of the captain to tackle obstacles. Xenon Valkyrie Plus is a roguelike platformer that takes you on a journey to the depths of a moon, where you must thwart the plans of a wicked witch. As you explore this randomly generated world, you'll gather weapons, meet various characters, and uncover a legendary story that unfolds with each playthrough. With its traditional graphics and high-quality chiptune soundtrack, Xenon Valkyrie Plus combines a nostalgic feel with challenging gameplay. You'll level up, acquire powerful abilities, and face off against a variety of bosses and enemies, all while navigating different routes and uncover multiple endings. The game's hard gameplay and permadeath system ensure that every decision matters, making each run a unique experience. Tales from the Borderlands is a thrilling and hilarious episodic adventure game developed by Telltale Games, set in the popular Borderlands universe. Combining the best elements of storytelling and choice-driven gameplay, the game offers a unique and captivating narrative experience. The gameplay of Tales from the Borderlands focuses on decision-making and dialogue choices, allowing players to shape the story based on their actions. The choices made throughout the game have far-reaching consequences, influencing relationships, alliances, and even the outcome of the overall narrative. The game strikes a perfect balance between exploration, puzzle-solving, and thrilling action sequences, keeping players engaged and immersed in the Borderlands universe.
Did you think you could follow my...
BioShock Remastered takes players to the haunting underwater city of Rapture, blending intense first-person shooting with deep narrative and strategic gameplay. As Jack, you navigate a dystopian world filled with splicers, genetically modified citizens turned hostile by unchecked ambition and greed. Your survival depends on mastering an arsenal of weapons and plasmids, genetic modifications that grant you extraordinary abilities like electrocution, telekinesis, or fire manipulation. Exploration is vital as you scavenge for resources, manage limited ammunition, and strategically switch between conventional firearms and plasmids to exploit enemy weaknesses. The dynamic combat system encourages creative solutions such as immobilizing foes with electricity before striking them with melee weapons. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is a nostalgic and action-packed beat-em-up that pays homage to the beloved heroes in a half-shell. With its retro-inspired visuals, tight gameplay, and cooperative multiplayer, Shredder's Revenge delivers an exciting and authentic Turtles experience for fans and newcomers alike. Shredder's Revenge offers both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes, allowing friends to team up and take on the Foot Clan together. The cooperative gameplay adds an extra layer of fun and camaraderie as players unleash their turtle power in synchronized attacks and combine their skills to overcome tough challenges. #Blood follows Becky Brewster, a high school student who also happens to be the newest member of an ancient line of spell-casting vampire hunters. Set in the quirky town of Carpentersville, Becky must balance her teenage life with the responsibilities of battling the undead. Using modern technology like social media to uncover demonic threats and taking selfies to analyze their weaknesses, Becky turns her high school experience into a vampire slaying adventure. Armed with a field hockey stick and her innate magical abilities, Becky faces off against a range of empirically possessed townsfolk and bizarre mutated creatures. Monster Hunter Stories invites players into an immersive RPG experience that delves into the rich world of Monster Hunter in a whole new way. Instead of hunting monsters, players become monster riders, forming deep bonds with these creatures as they embark on an epic adventure. In this fully voiced installment of the Monster Hunter Story series, players can immerse themselves in the game's engrossing narrative, accompanied by Japanese and English voiceovers. Explore additional features like the museum mode, where you can delve into concept art and listen to music, further enriching your journey through the Monster Hunter universe. Volgarr the Viking II continues the brutal journey of the barbarian king over a decade after his chaotic debut. This hardcore 2D action platformer demands precise timing, where even the smallest mistake can lead to a swift and punishing death. While veterans of the original will recognize the same unrelenting difficulty, new power-ups, magic abilities, and enemy types breathe fresh life into the challenge. The game expands with larger worlds inspired by Norse mythology, introducing multiple endings and formidable bosses. Though true to its 1980s arcade roots, modern options like checkpoints, save states, and an undead mode offer some respite, allowing players to tailor their experience. Potion Permit invites players to step into the shoes of a skilled chemist tasked with curing the ailments of the quiet town of Moonbury. As the town's newest resident, it's up to you to diagnose symptoms, gather ingredients, brew powerful concoctions, and build relationships with the colorful inhabitants. Though sometimes ingredients aren't easily obtained from nature. Equip your tools as weapons and confront monsters in real-time combat to collect the materials you need. Brew potions to buff yourself or debilitate your adversaries in battle. Dicefolk is a tactical roguelite that combines customizable dice mechanics with monster catching elements. In this adventure, you play as Aaliyah, a young Dicefolk hero who discovers her power to befriend Chimera and leads them in battle against dark forces threatening to bring humanity to the brink of extinction. Venture through a dynamic world where each journey offers new encounters and opportunities to strategize. With over 100 unique hand-drawn Chimera to recruit, you can build a diverse team to suit your tactical needs. Whether you need sturdy defenders or agile attackers, each Chimera adds its own set of abilities, allowing you to adapt your strategy for each encounter. Heads Will Roll Reforged places you in the chaotic world of the 100 Years' War, where you step into the shoes of a young medieval soldier striving to survive amidst the conflict between England and France. Beginning as a humble footman, you must navigate the brutal realities of medieval warfare, where each battle could either elevate you to the status of a legendary knight or lead to an untimely death. This hardcore survival RPG combines turn-based combat with intricate survival mechanics, challenging you to make tactical decisions both in and out of combat. With a detailed combat system that factors in your character's stats, weapon proficiency, fatigue, injuries, and a wide variety of equipment, every encounter becomes a test of strategy and resourcefulness. Inertial Drift is a racing gem that delivers a unique edge to traditional racing games. The standout feature of this game is the twin-stick controls that make drifting a breeze. Slick through stylish tracks as you master the art of controlled slides. Inertial Drift's car lineup is small but fierce, each vehicle offering a distinct driving experience. The cel-shaded visuals add a dash of vibrancy, enhancing the overall excitement. The variety of modes, including story and multiplayer, keep the adrenaline pumping. Steering away from realism, Inertial Drift embraces an arcade vibe that's both refreshing and exhilarating. It's all about skill maneuvers, not endless car adjustments. Braid Anniversary Edition allows you to control the flow of time to solve intricate platform puzzles in a beautifully refreshed version of the indie classic. Journey from a simple city house through a series of interconnected worlds, each with its own unique time-bending mechanics, all while searching for an elusive princess. As you navigate these worlds, you'll unravel memories and confront regrets that continue to haunt the protagonist. This Anniversary Edition remaster breathes new life into the award-winning platformer with fully repainted high-resolution graphics, adding new visual details and animated brushstroke effects that enrich the game's vivid environments. Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord is a groundbreaking RPG that paved the way for iconic series like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Digital Eclipse's revival of this classic game retains its original charm while incorporating numerous upgrades to appeal to modern role-playing game enthusiasts. In this game, you create your own party of adventurers and venture into a treacherous labyrinth to recover the stolen amulet from the evil wizard Werdna. The notoriously challenging enemies remain as difficult as ever, but quality of life improvements have been implemented across the board. Enhancements in party management, navigation, spellcasting, and combat make the game more accessible without sacrificing its original difficulty. Lysfanga, the Time Shift Warrior, places you in the shoes of Aimee, a protector of Antala, where peace has reigned for centuries. Now, that peace is shattered as ancient cities have broken free from their time locks, releasing a long-dormant evil. As a Lysfanga of the New Kingdom, it's up to you to stop the threat posed by the Raxes, the demonic forces that now ran rampant. Gifted with temporal powers from the goddess of time, Aimee can manipulate time in battle. This unique ability lets you rewind the clock to summon multiple clones of yourself, turning the tide of combat with an army of your own past selves.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Wrath, Aeon of Ruin transports you into a dying world where darkness reigns and dangers lurks in every shadow. As the Outlander, you are tasked by the enigmatic Shepherd of Wayward Souls to hunt down the remaining guardians of the old world. Your journey takes you through vast, eerie environments, from ancient crypts and corrupted temples to sunken ruins and howling forests, each filled with forgotten secrets and formidable foes. Armed with a variety of powerful weapons and unique artifacts, you must navigate through a world crafted with meticulous detail, inspired by the classic shooters of the 90s. The enemies you face are not just numerous but also mighty, demanding both reflexes and sharp strategy to overcome. ANTONBLAST throws you into a chaotic, fast-paced platformer where destruction is the name of the game. Playing as the furious dynamite Anton or his wild co-worker Annie, you'll wield the mighty effing hammer to smash through surreal worlds, face off against massive bosses, and reclaim Anton's stolen spirits from none other than Satan himself. After losing his treasured collection, Anton sets out on a rampage, determined to get back what's his. Fortunately, he's not the only one with a vendetta against the devil. Local ex-casino mogul Brulo has a score to settle and offers his explosive expertise to help Anton on his quest. Each level is a race against time. Set detonators, retrieve the stolen spirit, and make a daring escape before the last call at happy hour. Riviera, the Promised Lands, returns with enhanced features that refine the gameplay experience while preserving its unique charm. As the first entry in the Department Heaven episode series, this remastered edition introduces improved accessibility and visual upgrades, making it enjoyable for both newcomers and longtime fans. Exploration unfolds through an intuitive field system where every choice influences the unfolding story. Combat revolves around a distinct item-based skill system, challenging players to manage resources wisely. Character interactions shape relationships through a favorability system, adding depth to the narrative. More than 90 illustrated event scenes bring key moments to life, further immersing players in the adventure.
Aren't you being a bit hasty?
ArcRunner sets you on a mission to navigate the Ark, a Titan-class space station, after a metavirus infects its AI. Your task is to traverse the station, overcome its zone guardians, and reset the corrupted AI. In ArcRunner, you'll choose from 3 distinct cybernetic android bodies: soldier, ninja, or hacker, each offering unique combat styles and abilities. Whether you prefer all-around combat prowess, fast and lethal strikes, or specialized infiltration tactics, your choice will shape your approach to each encounter. As you progress, you'll find various weapons scattered throughout the station, dropped by enemies or hidden in supply crates, allowing you to adapt your strategy to the challenges ahead.
Their spirit lived on.
Sol CRESTA is a neo-classic shooting game that pays homage to the 80s shooting classics Moon CRESTA and Terra CRESTA. Developed by Platinum Games as part of their neo-classic arcade series, CRESTA combines the spirit of classic gaming with modern technology to deliver a thrilling shooting experience. One of the key features of CRESTA is its free-form docking system. Players start with one ship but can acquire power-ups to summon friendly ships for additional firepower. By docking and splitting the ships, players can change their attack properties and access different formations, expanding their arsenal of attacks and strategies.
Powerful formation attacks. Take down enemies.
Across the Obelisk beckons players into an immersive roguelite deck-building experience that unfolds in a realm teetering on the brink of chaos. Craft decks of unparalleled power and embark on a perilous quest to save Senentia from impending doom. But beware, every decision carries weight and the consequences of your actions will shape the fate of the kingdom. Navigate through procedurally generated events where careful planning is essential, but adaptability is key. No two journeys are alike and unexpected twists and turns await at every corner. With over 500 cards, 300 items, and 16 heroes spanning 4 distinct classes, the possibilities for deck customization are endless. Experiment with different combinations to uncover new synergies and strategies. Loretta tells the story of a housewife in 1940s rural America caught in a web of deceit, betrayal, and moral conflict. Loretta's life is far from the glitz of New York City as she finds herself trapped in a failing marriage to her unfaithful husband, Walter, and burdened by financial woes. When she uncovers a hefty life insurance policy in Walter's name, a dark plan begins to form in her mind. The choices you make will guide Loretta through a series of moral dilemmas and grim decisions, each shaping her fate and story's outcome. Explore the complexities of Loretta's psyche as you engage in branching dialogues with suspicious neighbors and navigate the challenges of rural life. Botany Manor invites you into a 19th century English estate where you step into the shoes of a retired botanist determined to complete her botanical research on rare plants. Set in 1890, this first-person puzzle game takes place within a sprawling Victorian manor and its surrounding gardens, filled with clues and mysteries that guide you in cultivating forgotten flora. As you explore the manor's rooms and gardens, you uncover intricate details about life and the obstacles you face in this scientific career. You must use your wits and resources available in the manor to create the perfect conditions for each unique plant, all inspired by real botanical phenomena. Dragon Ball FighterZ is a spectacular and fast-paced 2D fighting game that brings the beloved Dragon Ball franchise to life in stunning detail. With its flashy visuals, accessible gameplay mechanics, and faithful representation of the source material, the game offers an exciting and action-packed experience for both fans and fighting game enthusiasts. The gameplay mechanics strikes a balance between accessibility and depth, making it easy for newcomers to pick up and play, while also providing enough depth for experienced players to master. The accessible auto-combo system allows for flashy and satisfying combos, while the inclusion of more advanced mechanics such as assists and tag-ins adds layer of strategy and depth to the fights.
A smooth Dragon Ball-like.
Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is a spiritual successor to the Suikoden franchise, where you recruit heroes and explore vast lands. Designed to bring players a modern take on a classic JRPG experience, the game features over 100 playable characters navigating a war-torn world. Our story begins in Olran, a land shaped by diverse cultures and values. Through the power of sword and magical objects called rune lenses, humans, beastmen, elves, and desert people have formed alliances and waged wars. The Chaldean Empire, with its advanced technology that amplifies the rune lenses magic, seeks to expand its power further by scouring the continent for an artifact. Hidden in My Paradise invites players into a cozy hidden object experience where creativity and exploration go hand in hand. Step into the role of Laylee, an aspiring photographer accompanied by the whimsical Coronia the Fairy, as they search for hidden items and unlock beautiful decor to create charming paradises. Each mission brings players closer to mastering photography while uncovering treasures scattered across 4 scenic zones, filled with delightful characters and cozy settings. Design your ideal spaces, filling them with carefully chosen decorations and hidden surprises, then share your personalized paradises with friends and a global community of fellow creators. And that concludes our episode for today. Be sure to check out our other videos for additional gaming content and reviews. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. And as always, happy gaming. Peace.